the QNeST Plus application. Today we'll see the two type of application in our platform. The Plus application, website, mobile, and the data gathering form. A data gathering form is the platform mostly only used by QNeST experts from our team, where we actually gather the data from local business or landmarks or events that we discovered during our research. So here we can see what data we gather. We gather from diverse organization, point of interest. Users can actually apply for self-assessment form. We do the branding. We also can create itinerary routes and thematic routes. We won't be showing this today because this platform is the same as the QNeST or the original QNeST one, so it's not on this project for now. The technologies about the data gathering form is Combo Toolbox that is on a MongoDB. It's actually a great tool using a lot of third-party integration like Google Maps, and we will see this in action. And the QNeST application. So we have created QNeST application for Android, iOS, and website. Please follow these links to download the new application if you want to. So in our application, what actually users can do? Users can log in and register if they want to. It is completely optional. You can do everything, almost everything, without registration. Logged in users can change their profile, can add a review for QNeST members, QNeST Plus members. They can manage the reviews. They can fill a self-assessment, the self-assessment tool. Every user can use filter, search, open details about landmarks, events, routes. I can see the locations. On the mobile, you can use it to find places close to you. The technology for these ones are for the front end, what users actually see, what you see. Angular, HTML, Bootstrap, Google Maps, Leaflet.js, and Angular materials. For the backend, the things that user never sees, but is there, so you can make the application works. We have Node.js, Express.js, and MongoDB. But it's a short presentation regarding the applications. So let's go to the website. We're starting with the QNeST application. So you can see a new look from the old one. I can actually show you the old one for comparison. So on the old one, you can see we had a lot of loading time because the images were too heavy. We did not optimize. There was not good optimization. We had a lot of information regarding the project, but you see here not enough clicks and a lot of details that doing the same thing. So we changed everything, went to more minimalistic. Now we do have the four main categories over here. User can set by hovering. We have the latest routes only. Here, 4 latest routes. We have the 5 latest members. This list reloads every time a new member joins our course, and of course, over here the social media, the links for the applications, and of course the website that requires. So let's start with a simple registration. As I said before, registration is completely optional. So if anybody wants to join, can join. If not, it's fine as well. Let's get a new email here. Yeah, there you go. So for registration, we have an email address. We have a username. So let's call it a random email because I don't have any other email available. And you click register. After you register, you will see an email. You receive this email with our lovely logo, but because I'm using a non-safe application, it does not load. So when you click link activation link, your account has been activated, login. So basically, we need to log in with the user credentials that I don't remember. Give me a second, let me find it again. So this is the user profile. This is a simple page that every user can see. You can see here the user image. You can see you can change password, email. You can see your details here. You can actually submit a self-assessment form. So if a business, if somebody that actually is interested into this project and want to see it, he can go inside here. He can complete this form. After completion, somebody will check it and will try to confirm that the details are correct, see if actually fits for this project, and if it fits, he can join us as a QNeST member. So for this, I will log in with my other account. So let's change an image here, go to pictures, upload a picture from me. So as simple as that, you can change a picture. I already have done a simple review. So you can see the detail when I did the review, and I can go to the QNeST member and see the details here. So in member detail page, what do we see? Every important contact information somebody that a user may need instantly is here. Telephone number, email, and website. So for example, you can open your website, you can go here and see the museum. We have the logo, the location over here. You can actually click it and go to the website, to the Google Maps. Like here is the location. We have what type of QNeST member it is. It is a cultural traditional heritage. You can see the logo here as well. If he has a branding, if he does not have the branding, there is no logo. It's a small overview. Opening hours. The specific one had no opening hours because we didn't get this detail. And we can see where it is here on the map as well. Below here, we can see all the reviews. So from the tab up here, we can go to the members. We can say, for example, I want to see something in Greece. And because I eat a lot, I want to see something Mediterranean diet. And go for food. So we can have Alekos restaurant. This one has timing and the location as well in Igoumenitsa. Similar thing, different logo, because we have 4 main drivers. Each main driver has a different logo. As you can see, the search is the first thing you see. It's easy to use. You can clear filter if you add something you don't want to. You can change pages like this. We have like 10 members per page. As you can see here, this one does not have the QNeST brand, but this one has. So you can see the logo over here. So our visitors can actually distinguish between QNeST branding and normal shop in our normal member in our platform. Landmarks. In the landmarks actually has been filled from the QNeST experts. Every QNeST expert went for small research, found the best landmarks on each area, uploaded to our website, and from now on we can see everything. So in here we can see the location. For example, it's Greece. Let's find something in Italy. So Italy. You can also click instantly here on the map, and you redirect to the Google Maps as well. They have a lot of minor details in this version. Again, drivers. We have different drivers. So let's go to this one. There are no useful links, but if there is any email or telephone number, will be shown here. You can see some an image gallery. By clicking, you can actually see a better quality of the image if one exists. We can see a small overview, the location, and that's it. We have every basic information on the top, so everybody can see it with one glance. That's the aim. So for events, we have events that actually right now we don't have anything, and traditional events. Similar idea, country, filtering. We have main drivers if we want to have something like that. Oh, let's see which one I had right now. Cultural? No? Don't remember which one was it. So let's see xanthe jars, for example, some images, an overview, the location. Clicking again the map over here redirects you to the Google Maps. And now we go to our routes. I also let me see. I need to join from my mobile as well to show you the mobile application. So our routes, itinerary routes and normal routes. You can search route by name, for example, like stone, or you can search a route by country. Greece, Italy, Montenegro. Let me join to the meeting as well. I read more. So we have here website. You can click there, you can visit the user website if exists. Yeah, does exist. There we go. We have every information here, a big overview. Every member is categorized over here. You can also see if you see something that you like, for example, the local terms, you can click see details and you can go to the member page. You can see the route. So on the map, you can see different icons. This one has the, oops, wrong button. You can see the different icons, cultural, Mediterranean, I think it's the green one, if I'm correct. So and you can see how those places are connected. On our routes, on itinerary routes, we can see a big connection, like routes within the routes. So on wine and olive oil route, we have 1, 2, 3, 6, 8 routes. So you can see details for each route, a small description and a small image. You can see in the map over here where everything is. And the biggest change regarding this application was the, as I said before, we had a big optimization. So what is optimization? Here we can see this small image. Let me open it on a new URL so you can see the difference. So this is the image that every user can see right now. But in order for us to reduce the size, that means everything will load faster. You can see we changed the thumbnail. Basically, we resized over a gigabyte of images. That means provide user faster experience, better experience, and if the user is using it from mobile, does not require that many of gigabytes. So I'm gonna show you right now the mobile application. So I'm gonna. Okay, so yes, you can see my mobile application now. Perfect. In mobile application, we made smaller changes, as you can see. Of course, the biggest one is the loading. You can see the loading is way faster than before. We have now the new buttons. Everything is on the left on a sidebar. We can see events. We can see members like before. We have a new that shows closest. So I don't know, because I'm within a building, I have no idea where my GPS is like now, but let me try and open. Oh, okay, it actually got me. So you can see here everything in 10 kilometers radius. I can see, for example, something over here, a hotel, or something to eat, umbrella. So if I click details, it opens this page. This is the members page. So let's go to Alekos restaurant. Yeah. So we can send an email by clicking this button. Maybe we can call it. I don't want to disturb him right now. Or you can open the Facebook page. If you want to read more, you can actually click the see more button. Here you can see the details, the same ones we have on our website. Opening hours are the following one. and you can see it on the map. So let's go to landmarks. Actually, let's go to routes because it's actually better. So you can see here on the routes, we can open everything is categorized because unlike website, mobile application has small screen. So what do we want? We want to show everything to the user without him having to scroll like we're doing right now. So for example, if the user wants to see only the member, you can click the member and review details, but you can also visit the map. So if you go to the map and click here, you can see Roman Villa. If we go to Paramithia, you can see Asa and Elea. You can see the image at the top. It's actually optimized like that. The filter is on the top right button. Let's go to the members filter that we have more filter there. Yeah, there you go. You can see Italy, for example, and click on the button so you can see everything from Italy. Oops. Button. And let's go to events, traditional events again. Similar logic. We have general information here where the event is because traditional events we do not have any other contact details, and we do have the location. On the see more, you can see the details. I mean, that's the mobile application. It's exactly the same with the web application, but it focuses more on the user that using the mobile, has smaller screens, and of course, for the members, the thing that we need to promote actually the QNeST member, we do have the closest. So let me guess. So on the QNeST member, every logged in user can actually add reviews. So we can go, for example, Legos restaurant here. We can go below and say like how many stars we want, like 5 stars. The description must be at least 40 characters. That means you can see here you cannot submit until you complete the 40 characters. So as soon as you submit, there you go, you can have a new review. So on your profile page, you can actually check everything. You can see here we have sorted out the most recent one to the most to the oldest one. You can remove the review if you want to, because we have a limiter. You cannot add a lot of reviews. You can add one review per month. This way, you can allow actually for impartial reviewing system, because every user that submits a review, we can actually then get an average of stars for each place. So we need to know in reality which member is doing the best work or not. And that is for the platform. Now let's go to the data gathering section. This is the Combo Toolbox. Our old one was like 2.8 version. This one is 3.4, or I don't actually remember the version. It's really hard to see the versions from the GUI. So this version actually changed a lot of things that front user may not notice on the first time. So let's go, for example, show you a point of interest. On the data that we have gathered a lot of images, because landmarks has images. Let's take this church, for example. So this is the original size of the church. This is a big church, a big size, probably could be a small, like half megabyte or so. Over here on the URL, because I'm going to show you URL because I cannot show you otherwise. It's impossible for me to show you things like a lot otherwise. So if I click small scale, it's basically changed to 240 to 180. This is a resized image. When we add these images to the mobile, because right now you can see it's really huge for a mobile screen. User cannot see the quality. You cannot see that you change the quality, but they can actually see that the application load faster. We're talking like 5 to 6 times faster right now. Because imagine having like, here is one image, imagine have like 100 or 500 images. Essentially, you are increasing the speed by a lot. And you can go back to original if you want the user to open and see the full size. So the full size is 16, 18, 12, 14. You see that basically it reduces the size by like 5%, 500%. So let's go back to the platform. Now we have new forms. Here's the old ones, the ones that completed during the first part of the project, the QNeST. Every new form now is added QNeST PLUS. Using QNeST PLUS created and actually share it to everybody. This way we can see the difference between old QNeST and new QNeST, and we can continue their projects from the QNeST Plus. If we do not like something from the old version, we can actually delete it and replace it to the new one. This is similar to what we've done to the point of interest, at least for Greek part. You can see here the new GUI. There are a lot of minor details, so you can see here because it does not load the whole name. You can click it and you can say like, yeah, this is the name. This is a minor detail that we didn't have before. Similar to this one, we can see the pictures by clicking it, a small preview of the picture. This is only on a quick glance. Every QNeST expert has access to this platform, to this application. You can decide if this is on approve, is this on hold, or whatever. And everything on approve is on to our platform, to application. Everything else is hidden. This way we can allow our QNeST expert to go inside, say, okay, this place has something that I don't know, like I need to review it, so put on hold. If he reviews this place and say like, okay, it passes our QNeST brand experience, therefore we need to show it to our application. Guests will like it, visitors will like it, so we can click here on approve. If something is there does not comply to our brand, you can click not approved. This job is done from the experts. Users do not have access on this one. They cannot do anything on this one. They cannot change anything. If they need to change anything, can contact from our mail addresses. So let's see the first form, that is the, let's go here, organization. This is the main form. This is where we gather the data for QNeST members. See here we have a demo because we want to show that cannot be seen on the website because we have not approved. If we approve it, everybody can see it. And the form is here, so let me open it. So this code is from the QNeST experts. I don't know this code as well, only the QNeST expert knows this code. So if the QNeST expert type this code, they can evaluate this form on secondary step. I will show you later on. So in here we can actually add the QNeST member, the organization, maybe it's a restaurant, a hotel, I don't know whatever it can be. Year of establishment. You can see here a better UI. So you can say, let's go to 19.1. You can add a telephone number, an email address. You can check if what type of subject we have. You can tell what it is. It's a farming, tour operator, restaurant, accommodation service. Let's say restaurant. Restaurant is on Mediterranean diet. Does it serve only food, beverages? Is it on Mediterranean diet? Let's have the diet thing. The year of establishment, somebody maybe open like that, similar to this one. It's a local, national, European, basically on the market. This all details that we required for the branding. Not everything is onto the end user, but they need to be filled only for the QNeST members. You can see here the country. You can see the town. You can also go to the map and actually go to Greece and find the location if you want to. But you need to actually type the town, the municipality, the zip code, and the full address. This is required for the end user. User will see both the latitude, longitude, and the address in writing. On the latitude, latitude, if we go here to art, for example, oops, let me click a random place over there. So user will be able to click on this address later on and visit on the Google Maps, similar like I showed you before. Opening hours, you can say open them, or you can say 24 hours, for example, or you can say every time, never closes. It's actually open string for every user, for everyone to participate. You need to add the time zone. We need to know where are you. And if you have anything here, any social media, any Skype, anything, you can upload it. And at the end of the day, you upload a logo. We have a logo. Let's upload me again. And click OK. So you can see here the image. You can download the image, or you can click this button and remove the file. You can actually, this is in Greek, it changes based on the browser. So in your country, you probably will see it in Italian, English will see in English. So you can actually save as a draft. When we have a submission, a QNeST member join us, a QNeST expert wants to evaluate it, you need to add this code on the edit. And as soon as he adds this code, he can go here, say like, okay, I want to brand, I don't want to brand, and the score. The score is done manually outside of the application, because we cannot actually keep score like that. Or no, it's manually. It's pretty hard for us to skip code, keep the scoring without showing to the end user. And as soon as the branding is completed, you can submit the application, and everything is successfully done. So we'll go back to the previous window. By submitting that the user has a branding does not change the status. So if as soon as you submit the user that is actually for branding, you need to come here and approve the user. This is how we're completing both the QNeST member details and the branding application. I'm not gonna explain further because every other form is similar. We can I'll only open let's say cultural heritage. This is the form that somebody needs to complete it to get the branding. You get a score from here, if I remember correctly. Yeah, you can upload everything, and then you go back to the QNeST member and update it. They say like the scoring and the branding. You can see here. Let's click random because it's a long process. But at the end of the day, the QNeST member, the QNeST expert needs to do this work mostly manually, sadly. But that way we can ensure that nothing can go wrong, and no one that actually needs to get a QNeST member get the branding. Every form is in here, so you can share this with your QNeST experts. I can send you the link, Sana, if you want to later on. Everyone can actually submit a form, but you need somebody to evaluate this form. This is QNeST members. Every QNeST member from the QNeST project with the same credential can access the QNeST Plus forms. This is a QNeST Plus form. That way they are saved from the QNeST Plus. Every other detail, every other form is in here. We have not actually hidden them. We need to hide them from everybody else that they don't get confused, but every data is in here. And this project right now has a database from QNeST Plus and the QNeST project, the original one. Hopefully we can actually add more and more organization here.